All right, lesson 7.52 is the change of base formula. This is really going to be very, very important when you actually have to go through and evaluate logs. If you remember, when we're actually finding logs, let's say I wanted to do log of 6. All we had to simply do was type in the log button and then hit 6 and enter. And then it would actually calculate what that log is actually going to be. So this one, for example, is going to be 0.778. Okay? So on the change of base formula, if I actually had a log, now remember B is your base, so B is the base, and U is your number. Okay? And the easiest way to remember this is the base goes in the basement. And all we're going to do is, the change of base formula is going to be, we're going to turn it to log base 10. So remember, it's a common log, which means we can now actually calculate it. So whatever this number is, it's going to be log B, whatever our base is, and then the actual number goes in the top. Okay? So in other words, if I wanted to calculate, the way you would write log base 3 of 8, remember, the base is 3, so we're just going to turn it to log of 3. And on top, we're going to do the number, which is log of 8. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at a couple examples. So we want to evaluate the expression log base 3 of 7. So remember, the base goes in the basement. So we're just going to do, when we write our fraction, it's going to be log of 3. And then on top, it's going to be log 7. Okay? So you should be able to put all of this in a calculator. There are a couple of criteria that you're going to need when you do put this in the calculator. Okay? So, for example, what that criteria is actually going to be is, you're going to have to, clear it out. We're going to do log of 7. Make sure you close the parentheses, and then you could just hit the divide button, and then do the other log base 3, or log 3, So, and then as you can see right here in this problem, we have log 10 to 7, log base 10 of 3. Or remember, when we have just the common log, hit your equals, and your answer is 1.77, 1.77 as your final answer. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at a couple more examples. Okay. So this time we're going to do log base 2 of 3. So if you want to, here's the formula up here at the top. So go ahead and pause the video at this time, and let's see if you can do this one on your own. All right, so let's check that. So remember, here's our base. So in the base, it's just log 2. On top, it ends up being log 3. Okay, so when you go to calculate that, we're going to put it in the scientific calculator. We're going to do log 3 divided by log 2. Hit your equal sign, and we get an answer of 1.58 as our answer. Okay? All right. The next one, there's a couple ways that you could actually do this. What we're actually going to do is we're going to expand this, and remember, our 5, when we have exponents, always come out front. Okay? So we're going to, so we get log base 2 of 4. Okay? So if you do your expand, we got to take care of the log here. So we're going to do 5 times log base 4, log of 4 on top. And remember, our base, which is the 2, goes on the bottom. Okay? So when we calculate that, we're going to do 5 times. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's find what our log is. So log of 4 divided by log of 2, and we find out the answer is going to be 2. Well, then we're just going to do 5 times 2, and our answer is going to be 10. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes part 2 of the video. Make sure that you are familiar with the change of base formula. Make sure that you've actually written it down, that you have that formula. do some practice problems and a quick check, and then move on to solving equations where we're actually going to now apply this. Okay?